What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shuggy from Shug Earth Media, and today we are looking at Walking Dead: World Beyond, episode 3 of season 2. And this one's gonna be short, I think, because I'll be honest, this episode is very boring. Whereas episode 1 and 2, I had a lot of things like to criticize. Like, the worst criticism I could ever give to a writer is it's just boring, uninteresting, not memorable. I mean, that's like the last thing in the world you want to be. And that's what I have to say about this episode. At least episode 1, it was like hilariously bad, and I enjoyed how terrible it was and all the things I could criticize about it. This one's it's just boring, man. It's just boring. Yeah, they gouge out. There are these two new characters, and they gouge out the zombie's eyes, and then they put flowers in, and I'm just like, okay, how many flowers do they just have? Can they really just bring all these flowers around? And whatever, it's fine. Okay, and then we got these two guys, and like, honestly, I like Percy a bit more. He's the con man thief guy, but he seems to understand the reality of the apocalypse that they're in. And this kid is just like really awkward and like has a really backwards. He's very stilted. I mean, I do know people like this, so it's not like it's unrealistic. I don't know. I just find him annoying in this series, I'll be honest. So I don't know. Some people might like him, and that's all good. So yeah, this episode in a nutshell, it's these two guys running into people from the artist community that we have run into before, and it's just the coincidence of like, oh, there's so many coincidences in this episode, in the series in general, and I'm just getting a little annoyed with it, and I don't know why we needed this whole storyline just to end up with them finding each other again. Like, what was the point of even separating them in the first place if it was going to be this easy? I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. And these new characters, I don't find them intriguing. So yeah, this episode is just a bunch of all the characters hooking up. We got Hope with the Mason dude. We got Percy with Iris. We got this kid with the new girl that they just ran into. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't care about these characters at all. And these plot lines, it's a very middle of the road episode. Like, no plot progression, nothing really exciting happening. It's just like a bunch of, it feels like stalling. We're stalling, and we have 7 episodes left in this series, and we're stalling. We are just doing relationship stuff, and it's just like not interesting to me personally. So we got Huck and her boyfriend, whose name I don't care about. I don't care to remember. And they're hooking up, and like, and then she breaks up with him at the end for like, I can't be with you right now. I don't care. I hate Huck. She's a murderer. She's like, I don't understand her. I just am completely indifferent to all of this. And I was really boring. I was checking my watch constantly. Like, is it over yet? So he's trying to get food from these two people, and he's asking for it. They're going to give up food, but Percy sneaks around back and steals them, and then they get caught because he says something. He says Percy's name instead of his own name because he's a dummy, and again, I can only deal with... I understand people make mistakes and stuff, and that's fine, but like these kids are just always making mistakes, and it just gets annoying to watch. It's not engaging. I mean, most of the conflict comes from them fucking up. And it's just like, dude, it gets annoying after a while. So, I mean, it was annoying to begin with, to be honest. And then we find out at the end of the episode that, like, they knew about them this whole time, and they wanted to go, like, they wanted to bring them back, and, like, why wouldn't they just do that right away? I don't know. They try to explain it like, oh, we just wanted to have a little fun. But they throw axes at these dudes. Like, what if that axe hit one of them? Like, what would you do then? Oh, sorry, Iris, we fucking killed your friend. Like, it's just dumb, man. It's just a bunch of stupidity. It's just boring, man. That's the biggest problem with it. And then we get Huck, and then they're like, oh, we reviewed your mission, and we think you're all good to go, all kosher. And it's like, whatever. I mean, Who cares? And then she's having an argument with the with this guy whose name again I'm forgetting. But like he's supposed to be this genius, and he's the one character that actually does have some leverage because the CRM like needs him for the zombie like killing zombies thing. But like yeah, he just comes off so aggressive. It's really nobody knows how to do diplomacy in this series. And this applies to the main show as well at this point. It's like everybody just comes off very aggressive at all times, like I'm completely righteous and I know exactly what everything needs to be done this way and it's my thoughts. And like I think he's smarter than that. He would know that like he needs some leverage, you know. He shouldn't just come in so aggressive. Like that's not a good way to get people to do what you want. It doesn't make any sense to me. And this scene, like they're chasing these two, and then they stop to kill zombies. But these guys just wait and watch. I don't like go get the horse. They had a horse. Just go to the fucking horse. What are they just standing around for? It's so dumb, dude. Then we got this classroom scene and a bunch of scientific gobbledygook that they Googled on Wikipedia or something, and then like just copy pasted into the script. It's just like now they're trying to justify this late into the game. Hope is really smart, and we're trying to justify that now, and it's like it's a bit late for that. So I didn't even know they were doing classes here. It seems weird to me that they would do that in a top secret research facility, but whatever, we just have to move past it. Now here's a scene that's actually okay. We got some really cool looking zombies. Yeah, like he trips over a dead body and then he just stands on the ground. Like, again, I can't deal with these stupid kids anymore. It's just driving me nuts, dude. Like, yeah, just how long does it need do you need to stand up? Like, for real. Okay, so we got these neat looking zombies, like stuff growing on them and moss and stuff. I really like these zombies that have been there for a long time. These guys are lurkers, so they weren't roaming around. They were just waiting here. We don't get to see lurkers as much as I feel like they should on the show, so it's nice to see that. She does the fucking spinning kick, dude. Like, what is this, a kung fu movie? Come on. Like, it's so ridiculous, dude. Like, that was the one hilariously bad part in this episode. It's like, dude, what is this? Avatar: The Last Airbender, dude? Like, come on. This is The Walking Dead. You can't get away with shit like that. Ridiculous. Then we got Hope at a college party. Boring. Snooze. I hit the snooze button on this. And then they arrive at the artist community. And they have these, like, signs and radiation stuff. And they put on these masks to, like, pretend, even though they reveal, like, 10 minutes later that it was all for show. Whatever. And then they play a game of Jenga, and it's like, who cares? I don't care. I don't care about this kid. She's gonna hook up with him. I don't care. Whatever. Why don't they smash already? I just don't fucking care. And I don't care about this. We got this reunion. It's like, oh my god. Her hair is always done perfectly, even though she's in the apocalypse. Like, I mean, that's a continuing theme with this show, but like with her and like the curls and stuff, it's like so noticeable, dude. Like, whatever. Yeah, like we keep doing these flashbacks, and it's so annoying. Like, we've seen all those episodes. We don't need to see it again. If you need that to make this scene make sense, then, like, you need to write a better scene, man. Like, I don't know, man. Jenga falling over reminds her of Iris or whatever, and then she's like, oh, I need to go see Iris, like, right now. Again, coming in way too aggressive in this next scene, even though she has no leverage whatsoever, and she has all the fucking leverage right now. But she's got a moral conflict, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna help her, actually. And it's like, okay, then, whatever. Boring. This kid, I don't care about him. He's boring. I'm being harsh right now, but I'm just being honest, you know? And then she's like, I need to change. And he's like, you don't have to. You look nice. And, if girl wants to change, man, don't try to convince her not to because, like, she wants to. Like, she wants to change. That's what she wants to do. Like, don't be a jerk about it. And then she's like, actually, I'm going to change into my uniform and I'm going to do the thing that Hope wants me to do. And it's like, oh, I don't care about Huck and her cuck. I don't fucking care at all. I just don't. And then they're escaping from the thing, and like, I don't know. It's another boring scene because nothing happens. And then like these two, oh, they're gonna hook up obviously, and like again, I don't care. She's got some religious views about the walkers and how they're vessels and like they're not empty, they're vessels. Even though a vessel is literally just a container. It's empty. Whatever. Okay, but she's like, oh, it just stops the soul from getting to the afterlife or whatever, and that's fine. And it's nice to see like a positive religion for once in the show because they do have a lot of like religious villains and stuff, and you know, religion's not all bad, especially in harsh times like these. You know, it's something that I think people would really need. So it's nice to see that in the show. But yeah, I don't care about this relationship at all, and I don't care. And then we got the wounded scene with the wounded guy and the nurse, and it's this romantic scene, but it's spoiled by Huck showing up. And then right as it gets interesting, I'm like, oh, finally, something's gonna happen in this episode. And Huck shows up, and then you see the magician, con man dude, whose name I forget. That's a recurring theme right now. He's looking through the window, and he's like, oh man, I'm gonna do something bad. I don't like her at all. And like, she killed his uncle and tried to kill him. Again, ineffectual. Another reason not to like Huck, because you can't even shoot him correctly, dude. You can't. Like, come on. You know, even if she was trying to kill him, shoot him in the head, or he's gonna fucking come back as a zombie. She didn't think of that. She's useless. I don't respect her or like her or anything. I hate her, in fact, and she's boring. But that's the end of the episode. Like, Huck and Hope shows up, and what's his face is looking in the window all menacingly. He's like, oh man, I'm going to kill her now. I'm gonna go do it. And then cut to black, and that's the end. Like, come on, can we stop with this? Like, just as it's getting interesting, let's stop the episode. They did this with the Walking Dead Part 1 finale. Ridiculous, dude. I am one of the last men standing with this franchise. I mean, how many millions, and like, it's a fifth, and that's being generous, of the audience is left at this point. And they still are acting like they have to trick us into watching the next episode. It's driving me nuts. Just as this episode finally gets to a part that is interesting, we cut to black and it's over. So that's my review. I think I'm going to cut this down a lot, so it's probably going to be a short video, because there's really not much to say. It's just boring. And for a final season of a show, with 7 episodes to go, you'd think there would be a bit more things happening. It feels like they're stalling, and I don't know. That's all I have to say. Hopefully we can do a positive review eventually. Okay. Well, I did do a positive review. We got my James Bond review, and that was positive. So there you go. Alright, guys. Well, that's it for today. If you like this video, please smash subscribe. Please smash like. And we'll see you guys next week. I guess I'll keep doing this. Although we might start doing chunks. We'll see how next week is. But yeah, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. We'd love to discuss with you guys. If you liked the episode, let me know what you liked. If you agree with me, then, also let me know I like validation. That's very nice. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.